and welcome back to my channel. Happy Saturday to you guys. Today when I'm filming this, it is Saturday and I am so glad for the weekend. The weekends are my days to catch up on house chores, catch up on some artwork, and also catch up on YouTube videos. So I am back with another outfit changing, and today I have little Trevor James here with me. If you guys see my most recent video, I was talking about my reborn doll artist review with Mary Kate from Hill County Reborn Tots. And in that video, I did mention that that was Tuesday's last video. So officially, she is off at her new home. You can follow her new mom on Instagram. So that means that my nursery is down to 2 reborn babies. So I have Trevor and Truett. So those are the 2 babies I have in my nursery at the moment. But I will be getting to that a little bit later. So today, I'm just going to change him out of this outfit. He has been wearing this really cute bib and matching onesie outfit for a couple of weeks now. And I think I'm ready to change him. He is going to put on this really cute pajama set that I found at Walmart. This is the Wonder Nation brand, and I do believe the sizes start at like 9 months. But the little pajama sets run so small. I do believe they're supposed to be like fitted pajamas, so the leggings and the long sleeves are supposed to be pretty tight, which kind of works in my favor because Trevor is a chunky 3-month-old and so is Truett. And since these run a little small, I'm able to get away with this 9-month size. So hopefully it works out for us today, and we're going to see. I just thought the color scheme was really pretty, this burgundy and rustic orange. And it just says bear hugs on it. I thought that was really cute. And he also has some little teddy bear slippers I'm going to put on him. So hopefully that becomes a really cute outfit. He may keep that little hat since it has bear ears on it. Or I might put on this little navy blue hat. We shall see at the end. I really would like to get him some more hats since he's a bald baby. But I find that I haven't really found any that are really cute lately, or that will even fit his head. A lot of the crib caps and hats that I have been seeing for babies are more so for newborn size, and that's not going to work with his big head. So if you guys have any favorite spots that I can shop for some hats for Trevor, please let me know in the comments. I am interested. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And I just wanted to chat with you guys. I don't know if y'all have been keeping up to date with the specifics of YouTube as of lately. Maybe you have been seeing some of the videos about YouTube and all the changes they have been making. But today I finally found out like the real deal of what is going on, because YouTube has been kind of kind of giving us little tidbits here and there about the changes they're making, and like, oh, next year at this time, blah blah blah, it's gonna be this and that. Well, now we finally know what the deal is and what's really going on and when things are going to take place. So this week I got a email in the mail about YouTube and how now they are requiring that content creators specify whether their videos are for children or not. And basically the short is, if your videos are catered to children, are targeted at children audiences, that things are really going to change for you. So I will be putting a link in the description of my video so you guys can check out the more legalese, the more detailed aspects of everything from DOLLIGHTFUL channel. She's a channel that customizes Monster High dolls and other dolls, and I really enjoy her channel. But she was definitely able to word things a lot more eloquently than I can. But basically, if your channel is creating content that is targeted at children or for a child audience, basically monetization will be a whole lot different. It may be non-existent for you. You won't be able to have a community discussion aspect, so that means no comments will be featured on your channel and your videos, and they're basically trying to make it safer for kids. But I'm trying to see where all this came from, and now I finally know why and where all this stemmed from, because it's no secret that a large majority of people's audience, not just my channel, but YouTube as a whole, the large majority is kids. And it's because parents aren't exactly monitoring what their kids are doing. So kids are on YouTube all the time, probably watching stuff they don't have any business watching, but it is what it is. And the crux of the issue was that YouTube itself, the money machine that it is, YouTube have been privately, secretly collecting data from its users. And if its users are the majority audience is children, they have been collecting private information through their web browsers and any devices that they're using in order to directly target them for advertisements. So for instance, you could be Googling something about, I don't know, reborn dolls, for example, or baby clothes or anything like that. And then all of a sudden, YouTube videos you start watching start cropping up with toy advertisements or baby advertisements. The purpose was for them to tailor make advertisements to the interest of whatever you're watching or whatever you're searching. And basically that's illegal. The FTC didn't really care for that too much. Didn't like the idea of YouTube collecting minors' information for the purpose of advertising. And basically YouTube was hit with a really hefty fine to pay. And it was a court case. YouTube lost. And I guess in the agreement, along with them paying the fine, they're also required to change how they allow us content creators to upload our content in terms of the ads and stuff. Now, first let me just tell you, I don't think the content creators have anything to do with that. YouTube was stealing people's information and collecting people's information, and it was wrong. It doesn't have anything directly to do with us, because when we monetize our videos, we don't get a choice of what kind of advertisements that they run. We don't get a choice of working with particular brands that run advertisements on. We don't get a choice of anything. When ads and stuff pop up on my channel, I don't know what they are. I don't know what they look like. I don't know what company it's from. We don't know anything about it. We just know that the ads will be on there. And I think it's really unfair for YouTube to kind of bring the hammer down on us when there's a lot we don't have a say in. So for them to stipulate if your videos and stuff is targeted to kids, that basically we're wiping everything clean. But the problem comes in is, what if your video isn't targeted at kids, but it's a family friendly channel? And that's the issue we're having now, because Of course, there's mature content on YouTube. There's vloggers that vlog their lives. And of course, there's adult content in terms of adult topics being discussed. There may be alcohol being shown. Foul language being said in the videos. And of course, none of that is appropriate for kids. But what about our doll channels? We don't cuss or have foul language or too much adult topics on our reborn doll videos, but I wouldn't say that our content is suitable for kids either, because the majority of us agree that reborn dolls are not collectibles that are suitable for children. And by children, YouTube declares children as being 13 and under. And I think a fair amount of us agree that being a reborn doll collector, you have to be at a certain maturity level to be able to not only purchase reborn dolls, but to collect them and know their value. And children under 13 years old, that is not it. So we're all kind of worried about what's going to happen with that. As far as monetization goes, I haven't really made that much money off my YouTube channel. In the last few years, I have seen a drastic decrease, but it was fun while it lasted as far as the money goes. But now that I have a secure full-time job, it doesn't bother me too much whether I make any money off the channel or not. What I'm more concerned about is the community aspect. And we've all worked really, really hard to build a caring, kind, sharing, and generous reborn doll community online, because a lot of us don't live close by other collectors where we can do meetups and, you know, frequently visit and see each other's dolls. So we depend heavily on YouTube, finding other collectors, communicating with other collectors, because we don't live close by. And what all these new changes mean for channels like mine and other quote-unquote family-friendly channels is that they're going to take the comments away from us. They've already pretty much done away with messaging, but I don't think the community tab may not be a thing anymore. And I know a lot of you guys have really grown accustomed to the cute little polls and stuff that we can do with the community tab. But for me, the main part is the comments. Like, that's how I interact with people and share our Instagram information so we can connect that way. But if I don't have comments on any of my videos, they decide to wipe that. Like, then what? Then there comes in the fact that for some reason, if they deem that your uploads are falling into the category of targeted for kids, whether you say so or not, if they deem it is, you can get fined up to $43,000 per video. Like, what the hell? Like, at that point, it's not even worth risking trying to be on YouTube. So, this whole YouTube situation is getting to be pretty scary, if you ask me. Because I ain't about to be paying no $40-some thousand to nobody over some YouTube videos. A platform that's supposed to be free. And we're doing all the damn work. We're doing all the work, uploading the videos and making quality content and bringing traffic to their platform. Yet they get to reap all the benefits. I don't know. It's getting kind of crazy for me, y'all. I don't know what other avenues I would have and to share YouTube, to share videos, period. But I guess that's something I might be able to have to look into in the future if things don't get smoothed out in a regulated way for YouTube. Right now, they do have a petition going around that was started by a YouTuber, and basically these laws and stuff pertaining to online content are kind of vague for YouTubers. It's like they have all these penalties, yet they're not really telling us what we can and can't do. And they don't really know, these lawmakers have no idea the specifics of YouTube and how it can affect people, because YouTube has changed over the last few years. It is a legit business and a career for some content creators. So this is like akin to just losing your job and losing your business, basically. It may not be a brick and mortar kind of situation. It may not be a physical building for a business, but a lot of people have built businesses around their YouTube channels, especially if it's 60 to 90% of their income. So it's a really big deal, and I really hope things get ironed out and work in our favor. I understand what they're trying to do in terms of younger audiences, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to go too well for YouTube in general if they don't figure this out. So I will put in the description box the video that Delightful made, as well as the links to a petition that you guys can sign in support of family-friendly channels, like all of our Reborn doll channels in the community, all the big channels you guys like to watch, like In Love with Reborns, and my channel, of course, and just all the other Reborn doll channels, and not just our community. There's other doll communities that have been growing as well, other toy hobby channels that aren't necessarily specifically for kids, but just because we're not cussing and having alcohol and all kinds of stuff like that, or violence shown in our videos, it's not fair that we just get whopped into the kid category of stuff. So I'm hoping you guys sign the petition. There is a donation portion of it, which you're not obligated to donate, but please do sign the petition. It is free, and it's just supporting us and showing the FTC that the decisions that they are making need to be thoroughly thought through, and the rules need to be considered for our unique situation, because YouTube and the internet in general is a unique situation now. Times are changing. People aren't creating businesses, or they do have businesses, like I said, physical buildings, but a lot of businesses now are online based, and that's something to take into consideration. So anyway, I'll be leaving links and stuff about that in the description of this video, so please consider signing the petition, and hopefully we can get some clear insight and answers on all of this. I honestly love my doll channel, and I wouldn't want anything to happen to it. I wouldn't want anything to happen to all the connections I've made with you guys and the comments. I wouldn't want all that to go away. I feel like it would be a really big waste of my time and effort to build this community that we have and be a part of it, all of it, for it to be wiped away in one foul swoop. So I'll leave more information about that in the description. I hope you guys check it out. And before I part, I do want to say, what do I want to say, you guys? I wanted to talk a little bit about the baby that I am hopefully expecting by Christmas, because I know I had a few questions about that now that Tuesday Elizabeth is gone. But it seems I have finished up changing Trevor's outfit. And I think he looks super, super cute. But you know what I'm going to do? Truett also has an outfit, and it doesn't match exactly, but it's the same kind of style. I'm going to switch over to the changing table and change Truett's outfit into these cute comfy pajamas, and then I think we'll continue talking about a more happier topic about welcoming a new baby into my nursery. So I'm just gonna switch on over from this crib to the changing table, and we'll get to talking about that. Alright, you guys, so we are over here on the changing table with Truett Michelle. She is looking super cute in this outfit. This is actually a Cat and Jack knitted one piece that she came home to me in around Christmas time. I want to say maybe 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. So here she is. She's super cute, but we're going to change her out of this outfit and I can talk to you a little bit about my next reborn toddler. So I'm hoping she will be home by Christmas. That is what the artist is telling me. But we'll see. I'm not in any kind of rush. So I've touched on this on and off since summertime, but I'll just come out with it now to ease the blow of Tuesday Elizabeth leaving our channel so suddenly. Because you guys know when I make a reborn doll move, YouTube is the last to hear about it. Usually I'll post something more up to date and in the moment on Instagram, especially if I sell on Instagram. But YouTube is the last to hear about it when I make dolly moves. So I'm sorry, you guys, but definitely follow me on Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, it is totally free and you can follow some of your favorites in the reborn doll community. But anyhow, I am very much looking forward to my next reborn toddler. And first, I'll share with you how she came about. So, y'all know earlier 2019, Ping Lau, reborn doll sculptor, has just been coming up with some of the most beautiful doll sculpts. And what I like about her style is that the majority of them are Asian. So it is somewhat, I won't say rare, but we don't get a whole lot of different ethnicity varieties when it comes to reborn doll sculpts. And that is one reason that I really enjoy Ping Lau's work, is that she incorporates her own ethnicity into those dolls sometimes. And lately, the features that are distinctive are the fact that they're Asian. So she came out with one particular sculpt earlier this year called Tegan. She is just so cute. I do believe she is around the 9 to 12 month size, so she's not a full 28 to 30 inch toddler like we were used to seeing with Cammy, who was also sculpted by Ping Lau. She's a little bit smaller, probably I'd say maybe around the size of a 1-year-old, or probably a little bit smaller than that. But she debuted earlier this year, and I plan on receiving her in a art trade that me and Mary Kate decided to do. So off and on, I will post on my doll Instagram that I have commissions open for my artwork, because I am a graphic designer and I do watercolor painting as well. And Mary Kate saw that, and at the time she was in the process of redecorating her daughter's room, and she told me that her daughter really loves unicorns and rainbow and colorful things like that. So she bought some artwork for me, and she was interested in having more done, and she asked me if I would like to do a artwork trade with her. And of course I jumped at the chance, because for one, I've contacted other artists, not reborn doll artists, but other like illustrators and watercolor artists to do art trades with me. And Usually at the last minute they back out for whatever reason. I'm not sure. So it's something I've always wanted to do, but it never crossed my mind to reach out to any reborn doll artists and see if they would want to trade artwork with me. So this was Mary Kate's idea. She thought it was a fair trade to have 7 paintings commissioned, and in exchange she would create a custom reborn toddler for me. And at the time, I can't remember what other sculpts she had for me to choose from, but one of them was Tegan, and I had Tegan somewhat low-key on my wish list because she was so unique. She's an Asian toddler, and I don't know if you guys remember, but when I had Topanga made, she was an Ariana sculpt. I wanted her to have somewhat Asian features, but of course her overall look didn't really lend itself to Asian descent because of her eye shape, and she just wasn't really sculpted to be an Asian baby, which was fine. She's a beautiful doll and I loved her very much despite that, but that was what I had in mind for her when I got her custom made. But now I actually have the opportunity to get an Asian reborn toddler, and the sculpt is actually meant to be Asian based on, just the facial features and the eye shape. So I decided to go with Tegan, and this agreement was made like during the summertime, and right now Mary Kate is finishing up her custom orders because her business plan is changing. In the future, she plans on only offering ready-made dolls for sale. She won't be taking customs. So once she finishes up with her custom orders, she will be creating my doll. I'm not sure how far along she is in the process, but I'm sure I'll get updates about it once she has reached a point where she can share with me. But I am super excited, you guys. I already picked out some of her details. I picked out her eye color and the texture of hair. I showed her pictures of Taya's hair. If y'all remember the kind of Remy textured hair that she had, it was curly, really curly, wavy, and it looked really pretty when it was wet. And I wanted that kind of look for this girl, as well as freckles, since I am definitely going to miss Tuesday's little freckles. I wanted this girl to have freckles. Originally, she wasn't planning to have freckles, but at the time I didn't know that I wouldn't be having Tuesday in my collection, so I was able to go back and kind of revise the details for her, and now she's going to have freckles like Tuesday had. So I'm pretty excited. She's definitely going to be a real special biracial kind of mix, some sort of Asian descent. Love her eye shape. I did pick out a dark brown eye color for her. I wanted something more natural. And yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited about more so this sculpt and how it is made. It does have a torso. If you guys remember how Tuesday was sculpted with the partial chest plate, but this particular doll has a full vinyl torso, and the bottom half of her is cloth. So that opens up a lot of different options for really cute summer outfits. Y'all know that summertime baby clothes is my absolute favorite. She's going to be looking really cute in strappy kind of baby clothes, like those little overalls with the crisscross straps in the back. She's going to look really cute and stuff like that because she's going to have more vinyl. Plus, I think it's going to look great with her freckles. You can see more of those. And I'm just excited about her. I have picked out a name, but I'm not going to share it yet, just in case I decide to change it, because I have changed it quite a few times since I knew that I was going to have her made. So I'm just going to keep that a secret until it's time. But yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys, that I am expecting, hopefully by Christmas, a new little toddler baby. I am excited about her, even more so since I had to part with Tuesday. And I'm still a little sad about it, but it is what it is. And I am thankful for having her, having the experience to work with Mary Kate and share her work with you guys and tell you about her. MK has told me that she's gotten a good bit of business from me sharing her information with you guys, and I'm really happy for her. And hopefully in turn you guys have acquired some really beautiful dolls, and I know you have, because I follow her Instagram account like a hawk, and she often posts her finished works on there. And I'm telling you, I pretty much love every doll that she's ever made, and I know you guys do too. So I'm excited for my new little one to come. But in the meantime, I have my 3 musketeers. I said 2 earlier, but you're going to have to forgive me because not all the time I consider Trace because I don't do a whole lot of videos with him. But technically, I have 3 reborn babies in my nursery. I have Truett, Trevor, and Trace, the one that Reborn Daddy is so in love with and calls Francesco and every other nickname you can think of. But his name is actually Trace. Let me go get him just in case y'all have forgotten what he looks like. And if you hear any jingling, it's my little elf slippers I have on. But this is Trace. He is my cuddle baby that my beautiful friend Janae gifted me for my birthday a couple years ago. He was a complete surprise when I opened that box. Was not expecting for this little guy to be in there, but he's just so sweet. Look at his little face. He's just always so peacefully sleeping. But yes, he is Reborn Daddy's favorite. And when he does videos, he's always with Trace. So that is it for this video, you guys. You get to see both my babies in their new little pajamas. This little outfit fits Trudy really, really well. And like I said, this is the Wonder Nation brand from Walmart. They're about $5 for the 2-piece set. And the sizes do start at 9 months and go all the way up. But Trudy and Trevor are both really chunky 3-month size babies, and this 9 months fits really well. I don't like my doll clothes to be too tight, especially if it's pajamas. So if you kind of like the baggy look and not skin tight, it's going to work well for your dolls too. So check those out at Walmart. They're really cute. They also have some licensed brand like Minnie and Mickey on there, or Winnie the Pooh, and sometimes Sesame Street characters. But these just have some really cute dinosaurs on it, and Trevor's had the little bear on it. So yeah, that is it for this video, you guys. Please check out the information in the description box in regards to the snafu situation with YouTube. I hope you guys sign the petition. And just think about and be mindful of where YouTube is going from here and what it's going to mean for some of our channels. If you see some crazy changes going on in the future, just know we're doing all that we can to keep everything happy, fun, and to keep sharing with you guys. So I will see you in the next video. Bye!